Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sit down, shut up, and yeast your rise in this crumbelievable video. In today's humble opinion, we're getting a grip in I Am Bread. If you're wondering who to blame for this magnificent abomination, look no further than Bossa Studios, whose hands are not only dirtied with the development of this game, but for unleashing it on the masses as well. I'm not really sure of the proper nomenclature for a game of this nature. I'd say sandbox, but I wouldn't want to ruin my edibility, so for now we'll stick with simulator. It feels right at home with the studio's previous endeavor, and admittedly, it's the most realistic representation we have for situations involving sentient wheat products. More to the point, I Am Bread is a game about making toast, only with the horrible disadvantage of being breadkin. Oh, sorry Tumblr. Allow me to check my privilege. Trans toast breadkin. Trigger warnings for possible self-immolation. Also, I should amend myself by saying it's not a disadvantage to be trans toast breadkin, it's just that cis-animated organic creature scum are privileged with things like hands and feet, which they should use to kill themselves rather than oppress all of bread kind. How's that? Internet damage control good? Good. In order to become toast, you have to traverse various environments over treacherous zones of grime, water, and litter boxes to retain your edibility. It's like an advanced version of The Floor is Lava, except that having lava on the floor would probably help your cause. Regardless, this trek is made obscenely difficult by the intentionally convoluted control scheme, which puts me in a confusing spot. Do I err on the side of my emotions and call it an infuriating, clunky piece of shit, or do I examine it logically and pretentiously praise it for breaking the unwritten rules of game design? I think I'm just gonna go with it works, but I don't like it. It's like learning to walk with 4 legs when you were already used to walking with 2, and the extra legs come out of your shoulders and throw off your balance. And also your neck has no bones anymore. And you did it by choice. Like, yeah, you could probably get really good at navigating like that, but why would you want to? Definitely not my lifestyle. But that doesn't mean that the controls don't work or that they aren't masterable. It's just uncommon that a game requires such a high degree of physical and mental coordination. It has its merits if you can play games without taking them too seriously, or if you're part of a subgroup that welcomes the gameplay like speedrunners or YouTubers that make bank getting mad. While the game is mechanically sound, conceptually creative, and has various game modes to try out, it loses its fun pretty quickly. Spending 10 minutes struggling across the kitchen only to fall to the floor and lose your bearings gets stale almost immediately, and the patronizing immortality totem only makes it worse. So what minuscule longevity it has is only worth about $5. The normal store price of $12.99 feels like a highway robbery, but it's a little easier to swallow when it's on sale for $6.62 or lower. A novel control scheme makes the game feel unique, and its imaginative concept succeeds in making a mundane task adventurous and spectacular. However, they also contribute to an infuriating difficulty that dampens the mood and cheapens the experience. For that reason, gameplay settles in at a 7 out of 10. While the premise offers reason enough to warrant giving it a look at least once, I feel like a lot of people would rather have gotten something less blood-boiling and a little more replayable. For that reason, it earns a 6 out of 10 in value. With an average of 6.5 out of 10, it nets itself a B-.